Well, hello there, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to LeCar land. That's my shop dog Stella there. She paid us a quick little visit. That's probably going to wrap up the introduction with, oh, she just went and laid in the sunbeam. The weather is nice here in Portland, Oregon. It's really between storms, I believe, but it's creeping up on 60 degrees. What are we looking at here? We're looking at the guts of a LeCar. Basically the whole back intestines have fallen out on purpose. I took the gas tank out. It was so heavy. It was at least 30 pounds heavier than it was. It was full of rotten fuel that had gelled about that much. It was nasty. It came out in clumps like coal. I didn't know fuel could do that. Luckily, the tank itself actually seems to be in good shape. I've got it all cleaned up. I pressure washed the inside. I ran a chain through it. I got all the clumps out and I disposed of those properly. I then looked inside. There's barely any rust in there. It was mostly just that rotten fuel. This is what I'm dealing with. This is the original fuel level sender. You can see the level sender is jammed, and this float was on the end of the level sender like this new one. And I'm feeling so lucky that I was able to find this. I didn't think these were available. Luckily, eBay came to my rescue, and this was a couple $100, but gotta have that. So I'm invested in this car, but that's neither here nor there. So we've got this new fuel level sender that actually works. It's got a new gasket. It's brand new. It's going to go in there. It's going to give us a good fuel reading. We have a solid tank. We just got to put it back together and see if we can get this thing running. Do you think that's possible? Do you think this thing will ever run? I sure hope so. Hello there, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a yawning Stella the shop dog. Looking for a little scratch under the chin there. Does that feel pretty good? Yeah, she likes that. What are we doing today? We're still working on our LeCar. Man, I don't know what I'm thinking about getting into this thing. So let's give you a recap here. Stella's sniffing around. I'm going to show you exactly what I found in the back there, but we got a worn out LeCar is what we got. We got super thin rotors, which I just cleaned up with a wire brush. Rebuilt the brake calipers because they were stuck. New brake shoes, new brake lines, but we still have bad, the light on there. I think we got a bad ball joint, and the steering rack is rough, and there's also play in this joint, so we got some issues to go there. Got the new master cylinder on. Finally got the brake pedal firm, but not firm enough. So I thought, well, I'm going to look at the rear brakes because I thought they were fine. Oh my gosh! I mean, this is goo. There's just nothing good back here. Like, that's the lining on the brake shoes. The wheel bearings look bad. I mean, this thing is rough. I did not expect it to be that rough. The gas tank, of course, is on the floor. I got to clean out this tube a little bit. You can see there's some rust pitting in there. I've got a wire brush. I'm going to get down in there. There's a lot going on here. More than I thought, as it always is. And we did patch the floor underneath there. The floor was rusted out. I still have to seam seal that and connect that and probably tack weld that in there. LeCar is a lot of work. Oh my goodness. However, whenever I get to this point, you guys know the drill. I come over here and I get comfort from petting my dog. This one. This little gumdrop of a little Brittany Spaniel, my shop dog Stella. She's like, what are you doing? Let's just go hunting. Okay, two-stroke turbo fans, welcome back to the channel. You'll notice I have a funnel stuck in the LeCar fuel fill, and I've got some gas. Let's hope this tank is not porous, and we can pull some fuel from the back of the car up to the front and make this thing run. That was the whole problem, was like I put a vacuum pump on the front and could get nothing because the tank was full of sludge and the pickup was rotted away. One thing after another. Oh boy. Okay, so I got my vacuum pump and I've got a half a vial full of clean fuel all the way up to my fuel pump, which has never been done before. I've got a hot battery, and I got a new ignition switch. Let's see if we can make all this work, make some noise. This little washer has fallen down right there. There we go. Now let's see if it sparks. Nothing? What? What do you mean nothing? I'm going to rotate the shaft a little bit. See my spark? Okay, that should be good. Now we need to add some fuel and fire this thing up. Okay, so we're getting ready to fire up the Dauphine, and I want to check the points. Got the ignition on. See how it's sparking down there, not at the point contact? Should be sparking here, yeah. There we go. Not at the base. I don't know why is it sparking? Oh, there's a washer that fell down in there. I gotta fish that out of there. There's a piece of metal down in there. Okay, I think I got this figured out. So if I move the point arm, see the spark there? Yeah, it's sparking. Let's try it. We got new ignition wires. We have good spark plugs. We have oil. We have new belts. It took a while to get the belts on. I had to take the camshaft pulley off to get the belt on tight. Hot battery. Add some fuel, and this should go. Okay, so I don't have any fuel to this filter, which means that the pump hasn't started pumping yet. We're going to kind of force feed it a little bit. Shoot some of that down there. Let's see if we can get this thing to roar to life. I got the new ignition switch in. It's funny, it's on the left-hand side. I turn it towards you. Nothing. And the battery's going down. Oh. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, she ran. Did you hear it? She ran. That's awesome. Let's see if we can get some more fuel to it. I think it's got flooded. Let the battery tender up. And, oh, we got some fuel. Let's see what we got. Some squirtage. No squirtage yet. Okay, I'm gonna hook a battery tender up, give her another shot, she should run. Okay, so our battery charger boost is hooked up. Battery started to go flat. If this thing runs, this will be the first time it's ran on its own fuel tank, and I can see it's pumping fuel from the tank up to the pump and into the carburetor. I'm going to give it a couple more shots. The carburetor is dry. Try to see if there's any squirtage. I don't see any squirtage. That means the bowls are empty. If I can get to run a little bit, maybe it'll pump in there. That carburetor was really stuck. The secondaries were stuck, the choke was stuck, and I think it's got a leaking accelerator pump diaphragm. But we've got a fire extinguisher handy. Let's see what happens here. Shouldn't even need to use a key. Oh, I heard it. It's running. She's running. Oh, she was running. Let's see if we got squirtage now. The choke is probably... We got no squirtage. I'm going to close the choke. See if that helps. Give her a little bit more. I think the accelerator pump is bad. So this is our choke here. Close it? Yeah, it did. And I'm going to give her a little gas because it might need a little clear out. My boots are huge. There we go. Stay running. Oh, look at that. Hers like a kitten. What? There's nothing coming out of the... Absolutely nothing coming out of the pipe. How is that possible? like nothing coming out of the pipe. No, huh? What the? That's baffling. There's nothing coming out of the tailpipe. But there's a bunch coming out here. I bet you the muffler's plugged. That's the strangest thing. Okay, she's running. Actually sounds pretty good. Sounds really good. I need to check charge. Look at that, it's actually charging. That's amazing. A little smoke. Oh, but the exhaust has got me. That's just so funny. It must have a plug muffler. There's just, oh, there's a little bit coming out now. Here's this baby purr. That sounds pretty good. There's just nothing coming out. Okay, well, she's running. It's gonna burn off a little bit. I wonder if I can, nope. Needs to run with the choke on. Needs some adjustments. Oh, that makes me so happy. Finally, it's running off its own fuel system and it's charging. Got brakes. I think we got a clutch. Maybe next video we'll go for a drive. All right, so the shop is full of fumes. The carburetor is leaking at the accelerator pump, which is not good because it leaks right onto the exhaust. And I've got my air nozzle in here, trying to clean out the idle passage. I think I'm gonna have to take the carburetor off and rebuild it. I need a shorter battery. If I shut the hood, the terminal's before I can drive it. So we're getting there, but not quite. Stella isn't going to go for a ride just yet. Okay, so apparently whatever I did to clean out the idle passage worked. It's got a little bit of accelerator pump, but it's just pouring out the side. It's idling perfect now, which is great. Actually idling a little too high. Turn that down. There we go. Oh, that's sweet. She's smooth. Listen to that baby purr. Okay, so I got the LeCar running pretty good. I want to dump the oil out of it while it's hot. I think it's going to sit for a while until I get some more brake parts. I might take you for that drive. I don't know. I'm going to leave you a little suspense. Let's see what comes out of this thing. Oh, it's going to come shooting out. It's super hot. It doesn't look that bad so far. Oh, is it going to go all over me? I can't tell. It looks pretty nasty. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, well, at least I got that gunky oil out of there. I do not want to invest all this in this car and have it plug up from sludge. It happened to me once before. So one of the reasons I wanted to change the oil in this thing is that the oil that was in it was clean, but the engine seized when I left the carburetor uncovered and filled full of water. So that juice that I used to unseize the engine, the ATF and diesel, was all in the oil, and I wanted to get rid of that. So we've now got some fresh Pennzoil 1040 going in. It's a little thick, but that's okay. This is a good old girl. This thing has 250 pounds of compression on each cylinder. It was nuts. Maybe that was because of that oily mixture, unseized mixture. I don't know, but she sounds like she's got a lot of compression, has that compression back wrap. Stella, you want to go for a ride in the LeCar? I do too, but the problem is I don't have a battery. Of all the things that's keeping me and keeping this car on the road, is the battery's got to be low, otherwise it hits the hood. And all the American car batteries are not low. So I've got to figure that out. Stella, you want to, Stella, come here. You want to pretend to go for a ride? Come on, let's go. Hop up in here. Hop up in the car. No, you know better. She knows this car hasn't run in a while. Okay, that's probably going to end it for today. I'm going to leave you guys in suspense until I find a battery that's low enough to fit under the hood. I can't really drive it, but it's drivable. It idles on the button. You turn the key and it fires up. It's got fresh oil. I got to fix the dash lights. I got to fix the rear brakes. So we have limited braking, but battery, that's next on the list. Okay. Stell, I'm so sorry. We'll go for a ride next time, okay, girl? Okay. Give me a yawn. Yeah, okay. Okay, watch this. No choke. No fussing. I'm just going to turn the key. I'm reaching in here. See my glove. How easy this starts. Boom. Oh. Oh, man. Didn't pump it or anything. Oh, there we go. Something gave us a squeak. What's squeaking? Alternator? Alternator? She runs good. Squeaky. Oh boy. Something's gonna fail.